All right, shalom, shalom. Peace, Israel. This brother Zaquan from Prophets in Babylon campaign in Tampa, Florida. I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to YAHAWAH BAHASHam YAHAWASHI BAHASHam YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do teach it real well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful that scattered abroad. And as today, you see right here, Genesis on the screen, but we're going into Yakub, which is Jacob, Sir Planter, but the term Yakub was misused, but we're going to hop into it. So like here, Genesis 25, I'm going to start at 21 to get the full point. It says, and Isaac entreated, Salakia, says, and Isaac entreated the Lord, Yahweh, for his wife, because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. It says, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Verse 23 says, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the other shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. It says, and the first came out red all over, like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. After that came out his brother out, and his hand took a hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And when Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. All right. Now, Slakia, grab the right thing. We was talking about Yakub. A lot of people believe this stuff. I'm about to bring it out, but a lot of people believe, but we just gonna hop into Slakia. Make sure I grab the right spot. It says Yakub, sometimes spelled Yakub or Yakub, was a black scientist who lived 6,600 years ago and began the creation of the white races. All right. So people believe that this man, Yakub, was a so-called black scientist who lived 6,600 years ago, and he began the creation of white races. Not YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, but he, created the white races. Then it goes down and says, he is said to have done this through a form of selective breeding, which is referred to as grafting, while he was living on the island of Patmos. Okay? The Nation of Islam's theology states that Yakub is the biblical Jacob. Okay? Now, obviously, there's some pointers to that. Jacob, as Yakub is basically, going into Jacob, and Jacob was changed from Yakub to Israel. All right. Now, so I can bring it back to where I was at. It says Yakub is sometimes spelled Yakub or Yakub, he was a black scientist who lived 6,600 years ago and began the creation of white races, and he is said to have done this through a form of selective breeding, which is referred to as grafting, while he was living on the island of Patmos. So this man, not YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, but this man, he began the creation of Edomites. This is what people believe. They believe that he began the creation of Edomites, and he done it to what's referred to as grafting. So he just grafted in Edomites, into existence, And I want that. It sounds, so like how I say, it sounds real stupid, saying it. That's why I'm repeating it so much, so you brothers can really understand and get the gist of, how a lot of people are deceived, because there's people who truly believe this, and if you're one of those people and you allow it to, you'll be deceived too. All right. It said this was a black scientist who lived 6,600 years ago and began the creation of the white races. But what did it just say here in Genesis? Okay. I'm going to start at Genesis 25 and 23. It says, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and the two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, this meaning look, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out all red, all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Edom is the so-called white man that the Bible speaks of. Okay, Yakub didn't create no damn Edomites. You know, this man is not the Lord. You know, he doesn't have power to do this. Okay. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And when Isaac was 80 old, when she bare them, okay. And then I grabbed this definition. You know, this was of Jacob in Genesis 25. It says Jacob, a heel holder or supplanter. Yeah, he came out holding his brother Esau's heel. And it says a son of Isaac, grandson of Abraham, and father of the 12 patriarchs of the 12 tribes of Israel. So, father of the 12 tribes. It's like you're bringing it down. If you look at the Strong's definitions, it says heel catcher, i.e. supplanter, Jacob, the Israelitish patriarch Jacob. And as you see up here, the top two words, it basically goes back into Yakub. And you see they try to break it down, you know, how the language now, obviously is different, it's translated differently, but it basically goes back to Yakub, which means Jacob. And we know the Lord changed that, because right here in Genesis 32, so like Genesis 32:28 says, and he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with Yahawah and with men, and has prevailed. All right. So this man Yakub didn't create white people. Okay. He's not YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. He don't have power to create nothing. You know. So, and there's people who actually believe that this man, he's the one who done this. He has the power. You know what I'm saying? And we're making these videos to help you brothers, you know, and other sisters watching understand this is false. This is off and this is wrong, you know. So if you hear somebody talking about this, anything like this, you can cut it at the door, because you hear it now. You have the evidence that this is wrong. This man, he's not YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. All right. But Lord willing, we'll hit the hammer and it was straight to the head, straight on the point. I'd like to give all glory on our praises to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM HaKodesh. Till next time, peace and salutations to the whole elect scattered abroad. Till next time, shalom. The Bible ball.